I feel like my channel has been so centered around moving for the last like month and a half that I have not really been going out and doing things and like taking advantage of the city, because most of my vlogs have been centered in my apartment, and pretty much all my life has been centered in my apartment too, because on top of moving I also have my kitten Olive, so I've been home a lot for her. This week we're getting back out there. We are getting back out and about, and so it's currently about 9:45. I'm in Soho, which is an area I don't frequent. Usually Soho is like the top spot for influencers and content creators, but what can I say? I'm different. I'm currently headed to a facial pop-up. My friend Ian, who signed with my same management, is having a pop-up at the Howard Hotel today, and he invited me to come get a facial. He's an esthetician, so I kind of feel like it's kind of loud on the street right now, but just wanted to say good morning. Welcome to the vlog. If you're new here, my name's Alexis. I'm 27. I live in New York City. Let's go.
Glowing.
Ian's the best. I picked up a coffee. It's actually kind of cold outside today because there's a lot of wind. I went to this little coffee shop across the street from the hotel that the pop-up was at called Smile to Go. Now, I thought since I'm in Soho, I have a gift card to American Eagle. I thought I would run over to American Eagle. So let's go there, then head back home. See, look at me. I'm out and about. I'm out in the world. This is good for me. I really should at least once a week just take the subway to some kind of neighborhood and spend the morning there, because I feel like I simply just stay in my bubble a little too much, and I need to like get out of it sometimes. It is so incredibly windy. Could not find the kind of jacket I was looking for in American Eagle, so I think I have to just buy it online. But while I was in American Eagle, I went over to Aerie, and I learned about this crazy sale that they're having at just the Soho location on the 24th. It's like a Black Friday sale that's appointment only, and it's even better deals than Black Friday. It's like this crazy sale. I made an appointment for it. Very random. I think by the time I post this, that date's probably already passed, so sorry. All right, I am headed home now. I'm walking to the subway because I'm not in the financial state to really go shopping today, so I'll talk to you at home. It is so windy out there. I feel like my nice facial isn't even visible anymore because my face is so red from the wind. It is a little bit chilly out there. I think I'm gonna change out of this outfit. I might go out and meet a friend for like a late lunch, but it's a TBD at the moment, so I'll put this back on if I go out for lunch. Oh, Bennett, hi, say hello. Bennett is on his 2 meals a day, but Olive is on 4 meals a day, so a bit different feeding times. Let's change into some comfy clothes and feed Olive her lunch and then make me my lunch. I need to post a YouTube video. It's completely done, ready to upload. I just need to choose the right time to upload it. I'm thinking around 2. It's currently 12:45. Finally, I'm posting about Olive today. I've had her for almost 4 weeks at this point. Video uploaded. Olive is now known to the world. Now I'm gonna go meet my friend Emma for like a late lunch, almost early dinner. I'll most likely eat another dinner later tonight, but it's currently 4 o'clock. Not even, it's like 3:55. Emma's on Broadway, so we have to get kind of an early dinner before she has to be at the theater for her show. She's in The Outsiders. So I'm gonna grab some food with her down in Hell's Kitchen, kind of closer to the theater. The temperature changes in this kind of weather are sick and twisted. The subway, I'm dripping sweat. I have to take off my coat. It's so cramped, it's so hot. I get out of the subway, freezing, cold, windy. My body's like, what is going on? So me and Emma are meeting at a ramen place. I'm walking up to it now. With Emma, just wanted to say hey.
Hi.
And now I'm saying bye.
And bye. Into the sunset I go.
See ya. Got ramen, and now I am heading home. I think I'm gonna walk for a little bit and then maybe get on the subway if I pass it, but kind of just want to walk around a little bit because even though I walked a little bit this morning, I just feel like I have not been getting that many steps in recently. And I said a few videos ago my November resolution was to walk outside, so why not walk in Midtown? Granted, I don't think I picked the best place in the world to walk because I am currently in Hell's Kitchen, so it's pretty crowded and everyone's getting off of work right now, but we're gonna people watch. Okay, surprise. Did I end up walking all the way home? For sure I did. I always say I'm just gonna walk for a little bit and get on the subway, and then do I do it? No. Got home, sat with the kitties for a little bit, and now we're about 3 minutes away from the Dancing with the Stars 500th episode, which I am so excited for. I have just been so into Dancing with the Stars this year, and I don't really know why. I don't know if that's growing up. As a kid, I never really loved Dancing with the Stars. I always liked So You Can Dance a lot better, but now it's like actual dinner time. For dinner, I'm going to have one of my Factor meals. Huh? Wait a minute. You don't know what Factor is? Can you explain it? I have to microwave this and it's gonna start in 2 minutes. Please, 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 please. I'm in a rush. I'm in a hurry. All right, she's got you. Oh my gosh, she is so high maintenance, isn't she? But you know what? I'll tell you what isn't. These Factor meals. Okay, I know that was bad. That was a bad one. And while we're on the topic, I would also like to thank Factor for sponsoring this video. Okay, but jokes aside, these Factor meals are actually pretty low maintenance. And we all know that is a very, very important thing when it comes to me in a kitchen. I have been taking you all along with me on my food journey for a while now when it comes to cooking, being in the kitchen, trying to make healthy and good tasting meals at home. It's definitely been a journey for me. And so I've been on the hunt for the easiest recipes that I can share with you guys, easy ways to just make food at home. And Factor kind of checks all my boxes for these things. So if you don't know what Factor is, they are delicious, ready to eat meals. They're fresh, never frozen, and they're chef crafted, dietitian approved, and ready to eat in just 2 minutes. They have tons of variety. I got 6 meals this week and every single one was so incredibly different. I feel like a big issue for me is that I'll make one meal at the beginning of the week and then just kind of eat the same thing every single night. And sometimes I can feel frustrated with that because I don't want to eat the same thing every single night. With Factor, you can literally skip the worst steps of cooking at home. The meal planning, the grocery shopping, the prepping, the cook time. And it is so great for weeks that I'm busy, weeks that I'm in a rush, or, you know, times like this where I left myself 2 minutes before Dancing with the Stars to make my whole dinner. And ta-da, dinner is served in literally 2 minutes. So on the menu tonight, I'm having chicken Florentine with a chili garlic cauliflower. That is so good. We all know I have a giant fear of cooking meat, so having this just ready for me, life-changing. If you're interested in trying Factor for yourself, head to factor75.com and use my code 50AlexisE for 50% off plus free shipping on your first box. This chicken tastes so good. That is 50AlexisE for 50% off your first box plus the free shipping. Are you almost done? Thank you for explaining that. Your meal looks good. I am having the queso fundido and ground beef. So thank you again to Factor for sponsoring this video. Make sure to use my code 50AlexisE and all the information is in my description. And I'm sat and ready to watch Dancing with the Stars just in time. I'm gonna eat my queso fundido. I might have mentioned this in a previous vlog, but I'm finally getting back into my gym schedule. This is actually the first time since September I'm doing 3 days at the gym. I've just been doing 2 for the past month and a half because I've been struggling. 2 barely. And since I had my dance show, I had a lot of rehearsals and stuff going on, so getting back to the gym. I am making a pot of coffee. My parents came and visited 2 weeks ago for my dance show, and my dad brought me this giant bag of beans from Costco. I've been using this to make my pot of coffee, and then I've been using this espresso blend for my lattes from Trader Joe's. As you can tell, we're very serious about coffee in this household. I just filmed a whole clip and didn't press record. I was just telling you about my coffee bean grinder, and I love it, but you missed it. I put the grounds in, water, press start. We're making a pot of coffee. And so while that brews, I am going to take a shower. We still are keeping Olive in this spare room most of the time. I mean, I'll go in there a lot or like open the door and supervise her, but she's just so small that I can't let her roam free yet. Like the one time I did that, I lost her in a second. But Bennett, when he can't be in there with her, just waits. They love each other. It's literally all I could have asked for. They love each other. Made a little kale sweet potato egg skillet for breakfast. Honestly, I cooked it so long the kale got kind of crispy, which I like. I made a pot of coffee and then I heated up and frothed some maple oat milk in my like espresso frother. It's like 39 degrees outside right now. So now that we've done all of my morning activities, what's on the schedule today? First of all, I have a good chunk of editing to do. What else is new? That's pretty much what I'm gonna do the entire day until I have a happy hour tonight with some of my friends that are also signed with my management. It's really nice. My management company has like a happy hour once a month where all of their creators can kind of meet up and connect and hang out. So going to that tonight downtown. See, I'm being social this week, guys. It's big. This is big for me. I'm gonna eat because I'm feeling a little tired. I do not have coffee or food in me yet, and I have already done too much physical activity for that to be a thing. So talk to you in a little bit. I just edited for like an hour or two, and now I'm gonna dry my hair because I don't want it to air dry all the way. I've been getting a handful of comments, what hair tool do I use? And this is the Shark Air Wrap. This thing is amazing. I got it for my birthday, and the curling tool on it just is amazing for my hair. I'm obsessed with it. I linked it in my Amazon storefront for anyone that is interested in it because I've been getting a handful of comments on this. So typically what I do is I let my hair air dry for like an hour or two. Then I take the normal hair dryer part of it, which, boom. Then I just kind of like blow dry my roots, and then I use the curling tool. It's all curled, I just brush it out because I never want it to be that curly. Like I just do it to give myself this kind of like blowout effect. See, this side all the curls, this side brushed out. Ta-da! I will say some of my roots are still a little wet just because my hair is so thick, but if I can get it 90, something just fell. If I can get it 90% of the way there, that is good enough for me. And now I just realized I never did my skincare when I got out of the shower, so. Say hi! I made a whole pot of coffee today. I think it's time for my afternoon iced coffee because I'm a little tired. I'm going to my happy hour tonight at 6, but my friend Chelsea just texted me and asked if I wanted to go to an event with her at 5 before, and she's also going to be going to the happy hour. So I'm going to meet up with her in the West Village around 5. And we're going to go to an event for Brooklyn and that she got invited to, so I'm her +1. So I have to leave a little earlier than I planned, but it'll be fun. See, we're being social this week, guys. We're getting back out there. I just cut Olive's nails for the first time, and she did so good. The vet did it like 3 weeks ago at her first checkup. Gotta train them young, you know? Train them that nail cutting is a fun time, isn't it? Why were you holding her hand? Is that the way we stand? You know I'm such a fool for you. You got putting on a little bit of makeup to look presentable. Olive like jumped on my back and it's definitely super scratched up. I need to like clean it off. That's what prompted the cutting the nails. It is insane. I know I say this every year, but like when the sun starts setting at like 4, it's always just so insane to me because I'm just going out to do, I mean, I went to the gym and stuff and like worked all day at my desk, but I'm like just going out to like do stuff with people and it's gonna be dark by the time I leave. The sun is basically set and it's not even 4. That was my biggest shock when I moved to the city, because in Ohio we're like the last area before the time zone changes to Central Time, so the earliest the sun would ever set there was like 5:30, and I felt like that was really early. So when I first moved to New York, I was like, why is it dark at 4? Here's my outfit. I'm just gonna wear some dark wash jeans with a black top, and then I'm gonna wear a black leather jacket and my black boot heels. I also got this super cute purse the other day, so I think I'm gonna wear this little cheetah print purse from H&M. Great, I got some lip gloss. And I'm wearing these naturalizer boots. Yes, they are knee-high boots. I need to buy like ankle-height boots, but it's kind of cold outside anyways, so. And these are pretty wide jeans. Don't worry, I've done this look before. I did it this weekend. And it worked out just fine. You would never know. I am a little nervous I'm gonna be cold, but also I get so hot on the subway. I think this will work. Jacket, Old Navy. Jeans, H&M. Top, H&M. Boots, naturalizer. And that's everything. Let's go. Got off at 14th and walking to the Brooklyn Inn store. Gonna meet Chelsea outside and then head in. I love being up to this one. It's so pretty right now. Wait, look at this. Also, remember when I said I was scared I was gonna be cold? I'm profusely sweating from the subway, so don't worry. I'm not cold at all. I know you guys were really worried about that. Now we're in Tribeca. I got Tisha, I got Chelsea. Hey. We just ran into Tisha on the street. I mean, we're all going to the same place, so it makes sense.
Oh, that one.
But we're headed to Grand 11 for a little happy hour. No one talks about how hard it is to get a slice of pizza in Tribeca because everyone's in bed by 6. Am I wrong? No, you're not wrong. It's absurd. What time is it? It's like 9. Cheese. And I'll do 1 slice of cheese, please. We found our pizza.
Mine's fresh out of the oven, but it's full of like
asked for 100 jalapenos. Call me crazy if you want. I kind of want one of my factor meals for breakfast. Is that weird? They didn't specify what time of day you should eat them. I've been making this kale and sweet potato like hash thing with an egg for breakfast every morning, but I ran out of sweet potatoes. I was looking through my fridge and I still have eggs, but I was like, I don't just want eggs, you know? Like I want a full meal. And one of the meals that I got from Factor is the Chipotle spiced potato and pepper bowl. And that just sounds perfect for breakfast. Because I love a breakfast that's potatoes and peppers. Like that's my favorite kind of thing. That's in the microwave. And I think this morning is a latte kind of morning. It's actually pretty cold in here. So at first I was thinking of doing a hot latte, but when I have like a hot breakfast, I usually like an iced latte. Naturally, I think it has to be caramel. And usually I do a caramel maple, but I think I want to do regular. So I think I said this yesterday, but I bought these ground beans from Trader Joe's. It's just like an espresso blend. So I have my coffee bean grinder, but when I make espresso, I just like buying pre-ground because it's easier to just scoop it right into here instead of grinding it, especially because that holds extra beans. And I like making a pot of coffee with different beans than my espresso machine. I'm running a full coffee shop here. I think we're gonna do a caramel latte. So I say caramel, right? I'm from Ohio. We're not pronouncing things fancy. We're not saying aunt. We're not saying caramel. The other day, I've never said caramel in my life, and I was getting like a latte somewhere. The guy making the coffee, I like ordered like a vanilla latte, and the guy was like, oh, we're all out of vanilla. But I could do sugar-free vanilla, or I could do a different flavor. And I was like, oh, what flavors do you have? And he was like, well, I have caramel and I have hazelnut or something. And then I repeated back to him, I was like, oh, I'll have caramel. Because that's what's embarrassing. When someone says caramel to you and you have to say it back, you can't say caramel back because then you just seem rude. So that was the first time I ever said it. Been editing for 4 hours. I've had a few different projects that I've had to work on this morning. Today I pretty much scheduled myself to edit the entire day, so we're right on schedule. At 6:15 I am gonna go to the movies with a few of my friends. Controversially, I'm not a huge fan of the movies, but I've been trying to go a little more often, especially as like a group activity with my friends. So I'm going to see Anora tonight, which I hadn't really even heard of, but my friends wanted to go. Probably gonna get some popcorn and an icy. I'm such an icy girl at the movies. I went to the movies. I saw Anora tonight. It was a really, really good movie. So now I just spent the last hour trying to figure out my printer because I had to like reconnect it to my Wi-Fi because I haven't used it since I moved. And I'm currently setting up my headshots and resumes because we're going to an audition tomorrow. If you don't know, I'm also a performer. Mainly in like musical theater. Singer, dancer, actor, all of the above. We're going to a dance call tomorrow and we'll talk about it more as I'm there and I'll vlog as much of it as I can. But right now I am attaching my headshots and resumes and prepping for tomorrow. It's a dance call. It's an ECC, which is an equity call. I'm non-equity. I've gone into that before, like why I'm not in the union, but essentially these kind of calls, it's hit or miss if I get seen. So I'm gonna get there around 7. We're gonna cross our fingers. I'm gonna put these together and I will talk to you in the morning. Later than I wanted to like get up and leave and head to this audition. Thing is, people will start arriving at these auditions to sign up on like an unofficial list between midnight and 5 a.m. It's like 7. And the studios like that they're in don't even open till 8 and they aren't even getting there till 9 or 10. So like the actual casting director. So we're just gonna show up. I have been showing up at like 8 o'clock for these things and it usually works out for me, fingers crossed, but we'll see. I'm gonna do my hair really quick and head downtown. It's freezing this morning, it's 38 degrees. That's the other thing. If you get there before 8 a.m., you're standing outside, and I was not doing that. And I know it might sound like I have a bad attitude, I promise I don't. I like have a good attitude about auditioning, but I just think there's a lot of things with the system of auditioning that need to be fixed, but that's a whole video essay for another day. All right, have my bag, pulled my hair back, let's go. Just took the subway over, and now I'm headed to the audition studio. Like I said, I'm like a little later than I would have wanted to be, but you know, at the end of the day, whatever happens, happens. It's not that serious. But we're in good spirits because I remind myself too every time I go on an audition, like it is such a privilege to be able to audition. I left. I was not getting seen, which, you know, that happens, and you just gotta keep rolling with it. They're only seeing 60 people total in the morning and 60 people total in the afternoon, and for each group there was about like 30 equity people, which means only about 30 non-union for each group can be seen. I was number 111 on the morning list and 97 on the afternoon list. So you do the math, I'm probably not gonna get seen. We're headed home. It was a good effort. I'm not even really kicking myself for not getting up earlier and going, because the first 30 people on these lists got there at like 2 in the morning. And that's just not something that I'm gonna do. So anyways, all in all, I'm still feeling in good spirits. It's loud right now. I'm by Port Authority. Got myself a coffee. I wanted a nice coffee, but it is just really cold outside. It was a good effort, and that's just how it is sometimes. I got back from the audition and I just decided that I didn't want to vlog the rest of the day. I don't know. I spent a good chunk of the day uploading a YouTube video, and I hung out with my friend Maggie last night. We had plans. There was nothing like super crazy to vlog, you know? But now it's Saturday, it's the morning, I just took ballet, and I kind of have a free Saturday because my dance rehearsals ended like 2 weeks ago, because my performance was 2 weeks ago. So my Saturdays are free again, which they used to be taken up completely by rehearsals. Anyways, now I'm looking for a Dunkin', because remember how yesterday I said I really wanted a nice coffee, but it was just too cold outside. Today, it's not freezing. I mean, I have my winter coat on and stuff, but I'm not frigid like I was yesterday. I'm gonna get my iced coffee. This is crazy, Dunkin' 2 days in a row, because I've been making my coffee at home pretty much every single day since I moved into my new apartment. I don't really crave Dunkin' that much anymore, so when I do, gotta get it. I'm home. I just changed the cat's litter, played with them for a little bit. Wait, they were being so sweet. I'll put a clip in right now of them being so sweet with each other. I feel very, very lucky that they are getting along, because I was a little nervous, because I know introducing 2 cats can be kind of tough, but I think the fact that Bennett is like an older male cat and she's a baby female cat, I think that's the best pairing to introduce them. That's what I've heard. He like licks her and takes care of her and already kind of has assumed like a protective role, I think, of her. Like he likes to just like sit next to her while she plays. I am hungry after my dance class, so I'm gonna make a factor meal. All right, I think today's pick is going to be a pesto bacon, tomato, and chicken bake. Yum. Yum. So I'm currently getting ready to go to a production of Chicago. My roommate Emily has been directing and choreographing a production of Chicago for kids for the last few months. So I'm headed down to the theater to see if I can get in there. The production like sold out to the parents of the kids that are doing it. She's gonna try to see if she can get us in. So I'm just gonna head down there and see what's going on. I was gonna wash my hair after ballet, but I'm also probably gonna take a dance class tomorrow and it's gonna get gross again. So we're just putting it into like a slicked back braid. Also, I am outfit repeating from Wednesday. It's a different group of people I'm seeing today, so no one will even know. Well, except for you guys, I guess. You'll know, but you won't tell anybody. Put on a little bit of makeup. Same outfit as the other day, but you know, I have a different hairstyle, so. Good morning, everybody. It is Sunday morning. Just kind of having a relaxing Sunday morning. I made myself a coffee, got a bagel. I'm going to a dance class at 3:45 with a teacher that I really love taking with, but I had rehearsal pretty much every single week during his class for the last few months, so I can finally go today. So I'm gonna eat my bagel and kind of just chill out for a little bit. headed to class, headed to Broadway Dance Center for my class today. It's a theater jazz class, so maybe I'll vlog it, maybe I won't. I don't know. Just depends if I feel like filming it, but I'm headed into class. Well guys, I'm home from dance class. I stopped at Target on the way home, and then I decided I wanted to take a shower when I got home, naturally, because I just danced. And we have no hot water right now, which is super cool. So I washed my feet, because I danced barefoot, but I'll try again like in an hour, but it's like a Sunday night. There's nothing I can really do about it, so I'll have to call in the morning. So I have my dinner in the microwave right now. I'm just gonna sit and relax out here and eat dinner. Very chill day today. Maybe I'll edit a little bit tonight, but it just depends. But that's annoying, right? No shower. Like if the water starts working later, I guess I'll take a shower tonight. But I watched a movie, ate my dinner. Now I think it's time to end this week in my life vlog, go to bed. As of right now, my hot water's still not working, so that's really fun. Thanks for spending this week with me. I definitely think it was a busier week than it has been over the past few months, and I'm kind of getting back into the swing of, I want to say doing normal things, but a lot of things I did this week I guess weren't that normal, but you know what I mean. Going out and doing more things and not just sitting in my apartment trying to unpack, because we're finally done with that. I'm gonna go to sleep, probably start a new week in my life tomorrow. So once again, thank you so much for watching. I also want to thank Factor again for sponsoring this video. All the information is in my description below, and thank you so much for watching. So if you haven't yet, please subscribe to my channel, give this video a thumbs up, and I will talk to you in the next video. Bye.